first video post graduating from Cambridge. If you have been following my videos for a while, you will know that I do a lot of theatre, particularly recently, like maybe the last 2 years. I've done a lot more poster design rather than set design, which I did a lot in first year. Last summer, a lot of my posters went up to the Edinburgh Fringe, which is a thing that a lot of the theatre people in Cambridge participate in, and I didn't get to go up to see them. However, I've done another poster that's gone up this year for a show called Queer Street, which I publicity designed for when they did their Cambridge run as well. And so I have figured out how to go up to Edinburgh for a couple of days, and I thought I would take you along on this journey with me. And if you don't know, the Edinburgh Fringe is a month in Edinburgh where loads and loads of theatre and other sort of performance arts do productions, shorter productions. I think they're about an hour typically, and I've never been before, but I'm so excited. I am not quite sure what else I'm going to get up to other than seeing the show. There's like a couple of sites I want to see, and I will also look at what other shows are on, particularly any of the ones my friends are in or anything that seems interesting to me. But yeah. One of my friends who's up here for a show met me at the train station, but he had to go and fly out on the Mile, so I ended up having a bit of a wander up and down the Mile myself, trying to find a coffee shop primarily, but I stumbled across St Giles Cathedral, and so I had a look around there. That evening I saw my first show of The Fringe, and it was a play written by my friend, and it's called Gary Bond's Balanced Breakfast, and it's about baseball, time travel, hot dogs, and so many other things, but this is the aftermath of the show. On my list of the more touristy things to do in Edinburgh, one of the things I really wanted to do was the Scottish National Gallery, as my friend Maddie came to Edinburgh last year and said that they really loved this one. I was also planning on going to the castle on this day, but then I looked for tickets and tickets were sold out for every single day I was in Edinburgh, so I had to settle for this very small glimpse from the gardens. Okay, a little update from me, but I don't know if you can hear me because I am in a city. But I spent the morning doing some cultural things. I went to the National Gallery, and I am spending the afternoon/evening going to some shows with some friends. I know that Edinburgh has so many amazing bookshops, and I was so sad to not be able to visit more of them, but if I saw one on my way to the shows or the events I had to go to, I did pop in if I had time, and I was very happy to stumble across this one because it was absolutely beautiful, and this one was also so good. On this day, a lot of shows had buy one get one free tickets, so a group of us went to go and see this show called Blub Blub, and it was by a South Korean company, and I think it may have been my favourite show I saw at the Fringe. And then I had a couple of hours to spare, and again this was a thing that I had not planned to do, but I walked past and it looked interesting. So this was the Talbot Rice Art Gallery, and it was very experimental and modern, and I really loved the way that they used the space in their curation. And then I went to go and see Queer Street, the whole reason I am up here, and it was so nice to see it in action again. Again, I had some time to kill between shows, so I popped into this little makers market. I also watched some street performance magic, which there was a lot of this on the Mile. There's also a lot of free or pay what you can comedy, so we went to go and see a stand-up hour, and my friends seemed to really enjoy it. One thing about the trip that was quite difficult was that I really struggled to find any food I could eat. On this night I managed to find a vegan and gluten-free pizza. And then this evening I saw another Fringe show and it was Peer Gynt, a jazz revival. The initial plan for today was to go to the museum, but we got woken up by a fire alarm and then by a cleaner, and I'm very tired, and so we had a nap after that, so not going to the museum. I am, however, getting ready to go into town because I'm seeing 4 more shows today. I'm also hoping to go to an exhibition at the Scottish National Library. I saw a musical double bill on this day, done by the same production company and written by the same Cambridge ex-students. I then found this cafe which is named after Blackfriars Bobby, and they had a vegan and gluten-free soup that I had, and then I went to the National Library and saw their exhibition on the AIDS crisis and also on folktales from the Scottish Highlands and also their more permanent collection. I really enjoyed the folktale exhibition. I thought it was beautifully done and also really informative. After this I saw the second show of the double bill, and this was my favourite of the 2. It was called Jingle Street and it was just really funny, and there was a song about pinky swears and it was absolutely hilarious but also really well sung. I then had a bit of a desperate wander around some of the market stalls and I managed to find some cooked corn that I could have, and then I went to go and see this comedy show with my friend Jam, and it was so good. I think my top 2 favourite things that I saw. And then we went to this cafe, but I could literally only have gluten-free toast from there, but that's okay, I still enjoyed spending time with Jam. And then we saw this street performer while we were killing some time before we went to go and see the Footlights Leftovers, which is a Cambridge comedy group. My friends Anna Maria and Jago are involved in the show, as are some other people that I know, and I had a good laugh. There was a Sauron/Olympic skit and it was really funny.
For this boy,
indeed.
In a few years you'll be like, wow, that's a man.
In a few years I'll be a rap on an even bigger stage. It'll be amazing. Yeah.
On this day I was getting the train home and it was at quite an awkward time, so we had a bit of a breakfast and then my friend Rishi and I went to go and see this show on a bit of a whim. I tried an iron brew and didn't really like it, but felt like it needed to be done, and then I went to Blackwell, which also had to be done, and then I had a look in some shops in the old town on my way to the train, and then got my first train, and there was this little doggo on the train. He was so cute. When I arrived in Birmingham, I found out that my train home was cancelled, and thankfully the staff at the train station were really lovely and helped me get onto another train. And that is it for this video. I hope you have enjoyed watching. Certainly I had the most amazing time in Edinburgh. It was so jam-packed and I still wish I could have done more, so I hope to visit the city again sometime, and certainly I would love to go back to the Fringe. Fun fact about me is that I also applied to Edinburgh for university and was going to study Celtic studies there, but obviously I didn't end up going to Edinburgh. But it was really cool to see so many interesting things and so many varying things, and also the opportunity to see kind of the beginnings of new theatre pieces, and I hope to see some of them get the recognition they deserve. From a personal place, it also was obviously amazing to see my art amongst all of the incredible talent that was up at the Fringe. That was really cool. I had a really great time and I'm really grateful to have had the experience, and I'm obviously very grateful to Queer Street for hiring me as I do freelance illustration and for trusting me to do the poster and the flyer for their production. It meant a lot, and obviously very grateful to them for that, and also grateful to my friends who spent time with me up in Edinburgh and who went to go and see shows with me and who let me stay with them. All of the above. I had a great time and they were a massive part of that, but they know that. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed watching this video, and I hope that you stick around and that you get to enjoy some of my content for the year that I have coming up. I'm really excited and I'm looking forward to sharing it with you all. Anyway, for now, please do like and subscribe, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.